morning, sixth grade. Hope everybody's doing okay. Hey, Alex, how are you? Today's going to look a lot like the previous 2 days. We're going to start with a warm-up and then get everybody on the work that they need to complete. How much for one? That's what we've been working on in our warm-ups. How much for one? At this rate, how much would one pencil cost? 14 or 14.70? Okay, that's what we're going to start with, and we'll get everybody on their work. Alex says 95 cents. How did you get that, buddy? Something happened to that one, so I can't use it anymore. Alright, one pencil costs question mark. And we're given that 14 costs 14.70. Let's see, what did you say? 95 cents. Tell me how you got 95 cents. And also, how could you change it? Check it. I divided 14 and 14.70. Hey, Mr. Casamento. So, Alex, tell me specifically what you did. You're saying that you divided them, but I would like to know what you divided, what by what? Okay, so would you give me the expression or the equation, please, so that I could see what you did? Or did you do a double number line diagram or a table? Just let me know what your method was. Hey, Jaden, how are you? We're in the middle of our warm-up, and then we're going to break into the parts that we need to do. So, for example, it looks like I have to give you a part of your test still. So as soon as the warm-up is done, I'll get you on that. Hi, Dennis. How are you? Good to see you, buddy. Okay, so what I'm going to do while I wait for Alex to give me his expression or his equation, we've been making double number line diagrams lately to represent our ratios, or I could say rates. If the number of pencils, I'm looking for one, but I have 14, and the other quantity is cost in dollars. I don't know how much is for one. I want to know that, but I do know that 14 of them will cost 14.70. So how do we get from 14 to 1? Don't we divide by 14? And if we want the equivalent ratio to be correct, we have to divide this by 14. So Alex, this is what I was looking for. Your equation or expression should say 1470 divided by 14 equals, and then you got to tell me the answer, and it's not 95 cents. And this is why I strongly believe that you should be making double number line diagrams or tables, so that because if you mix these two up and you put the wrong one in front, then you're not going to get the correct answer. What do we get? We don't get 95 cents. What do we get per pencil? Hi, Bruce Melly. We're finishing up the warm-up, and then we're going to get onto our tests. Dennis, did you watch the test review videos? Day 7, 8, and 9, and video day 9, part 2. It's 4 videos. Did you do that? So that you're ready for your test? All right, no one is telling me, so I'm just going to tell you guys. If you take 1470 and you divide by 14, you get $1.05. So that is, what is the cost per pencil? It costs $1.05. Okay, don't forget your dollar sign because it's money. All right, okay, perfect. Hey, great, Dennis. All right, I'm going to start opening up the test. You guys get to it, okay? Let's see. Good luck. If you have questions, let me know. Remember, please do not submit your part until I've looked it over. Because I can pause it. You do not have to rush through it. Unit 2 test. And so let's start Dennis off. Let's get him added first. And here's Dennis. Okay, assign. Dennis, if you go to your Edulastic, it's part 1 of the test. There's a total of 3 parts. All right. Let's see what else. Jaden and Rusmeli. Okay. Jaden, yours should be open. Rusmeli, I believe you're on part 3, but I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I think you're oh yeah, weren't you finishing up that problem? Let's unpause this. Because I think you were working, yes, you were, Rusmeli, yours is open now also. Everybody's should be open for the people who are here in stream. Okay, great, Dennis. If you have questions, let me know. Do not submit until I look it over for you. Good luck, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Remember that you can use a calculator, but you can ask me questions here or Mr. Casamento, but you cannot look answers up and you cannot share information. Okay, Dennis, chat at once. Chat at once. Don't spam the chat. Your Wi-Fi is acting up. Okay, be a patient person. Hey, Ashley, how are you? Ashley, where are you at? Let's see. This is good. You guys are coming on. Part 2 should be open. Let me double check. Part 2. Ashley is there. Yes, you have not started part 2. It should be available to you. Please get started. And then if you have questions, let me know. I need help on Moby. Okay, perfect. Go ahead. Ask me, Alex. Just ask your question, Dennis, and if since it's a test, I'll do my best to answer your question. Calculate surface area for triangular prisms. Okay, let's see if I could take a look at that real quick. Log in as a student. Something tells me it's not the first one, though. I don't know which part you're on. Strange. I can swear that I assigned myself surface area. Why isn't it here? That's a shame. Dennis, that's not the Edulastic assignment that you're supposed to be doing. It's not called spiral review. It's your test. Part 1 of the test, please. Don't do the spiral review. Surface area, it says that it's assigned, so why can't I? Okay, let's unassign it and then reassign it because something happened. It's not. Oh, yeah. Got it. Okay. I don't know where it at, Emily. Hi, Emily. Dennis, it's in Edulastic, and I'll give you the official title. That way, it should be only 2 open to you for math. One is, oh my God. Part 1. It's called, Dennis, it's called 6th grade Unit 2 Test Part 1. This is the one that you're supposed to be on, Dennis. All right, Emily. Emily, I need to know if you are ready to take the test. It's in 3 parts. You're working at your own pace. So you're not going to do all 3 parts in one shot. Yes, that's correct, Dennis. So Emily, I think I've asked you this before, but I'm going to check in with you again since you're here. Did you have the chance to watch day 7, 8, 9, and day 9 part 2, 4 videos? Did you watch them for the test review? And do you have any questions? If you're ready, I will add you to the test and you can get started. that would be a great thing. If not, then I just need you to watch those videos, make sure that you understand so that you could do well on the test. The people who did the reviews and watched, they've done pretty good on the test considering everything that's going on. Pretty good scores. All right, thank you, Dennis. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions. Don't submit until I check it. Just let me know you're done and I'll look at it. Emily, I'm just waiting for you to answer my question. And Alex, type your question that you need me to help you with. I was not ignoring you. I was trying to see if I could see the problem, because I assigned it to myself as a student so that I could see what you see. So I just want to see if I'm on the same problem as you. You said triangular. It's not going to let me do that until I do rectangular. Yeah, so it will help me actually if you could tell me the problem. Find the surface area of this triangular prism, 3584. 3584. Triangular prism. Does it look like this? Does it look something like that, Alex? And then 3584, I need to know what the 3584 is. Sorry, that's not, I should have the height of the triangle, I need the base, and I need that. So just tell me what the 3584 stands for. Okay, where does the 3 go? Where does the 5 go? Where does the 8 go? Where does the 4 go? This right here is the height. Which one is this one? The 3? Okay, let's put the 3 there. Okay, what's this part? What's the base of the triangle face? And does it go all across, or did they only give you a side of it? 3. Okay. 4. And it's the whole thing, right? going across from edge to edge here, corner to corner, vertex to vertex, just there. Okay, cool. Okay, that takes care of the 3 and the 4. 5 and 8. Okay, which one, what's the length, what's this one? The length of the rectangular part, what's that? That's 8. Okay, so then that means the only one I'm missing now is this. And I'm going to actually put it over here. Is that the 5? Okay, great. Now, the reason why I'm putting it over here is because I don't want you guys to mix up a triangle's height, actual height, compared to its slant height, okay? For a triangle, any triangle, the actual height, how tall it is always perpendicular to its base. So over here is the base, but this is the height. And they have to make this T-type figure. So, because when it's a T-type figure like this, almost like a flagpole on the ground, you get this 90-degree angle. And that's perpendicular, so that you know that it's the height because it's perpendicular to the base. So for this one, that's why I'm putting that over here. I don't want it to get mixed up with the height. So first thing is first, when you're doing surface area, you have to have the area of each of the faces, and each face is a two-dimensional side, length, and width. So if I do this one right now, well, I know that this area is 8 times 5 because this is a rectangle. So if that is 40, did they tell you what the units were? Inches, feet, anything? And Emily, I'm still waiting for you to get back to me, dear. I hope you heard my question. I want to know if you watched those test review videos so that I could assign the test to you. Alex, if they give you a unit, tell me what the units are. Feet. Okay, cool. So that means that this face is 40 feet squared. Okay. Now, how many of these faces does it have? Because there's not just one of those. How many more? Or how many in total of this particular face do we have? Dennis, you're done already? Okay. Do me a favor, Dennis, and click on number 1 so that I can see your work. There's 2 of them. Good, Alex. So let's put that down. Let's list it a second time. And now we know that we did that. We did that one, and we did the one that's on the other side of it, okay? Let's do the bottom. The bottom of this figure, what it's sitting on, would be 4 by 8, right? Well, what's 4 by 8? 32. And there's only one bottom, so I'm only going to list it twice. That means that the only thing that's left are the 2 triangular faces at the front and the back of this figure. I'm a mathster. Okay. So let me just check his thing real quick, Alex. And we're going to get the area of this triangle, which is half the base times the height. So for area of any triangle, you could do base times height, and you could divide by 2. So basically 3 times 4 divided by 2. Okay. Now for Dennis, let's take a look at how he did. Okay, Dennis, go ahead and submit that. I'm going to add you to part 2. Nice job, man. You're not messing around. I really appreciate that. In progress. Let's add you to part 2. That way you can keep going. No holding you back. Dennis. Part 2, you might have some questions on because one of the questions is like a 3-parter. Okay? Okay, cool. Miss, can you check my answer for 3? Yes. Okay, Roosmelly. There you are. Roosmelly. Roosmelly, click on number 1 for me, dear. Alex, back to this. I said 3 times 4 divided by 2. 12 divided by 2 is 6. So 6 feet squared. How many of these faces are on the figure? Roosmelly, don't forget to click, go ahead and click on number 1 for me so I can see your number 2. He says 2, that's correct. So I'm going to list it again. Okay, Alex, now that you have all your faces, add them all up. 40, 40, 80. 80 and 12 would be 92. So really we just have 92 and 32. I guess 124. And I think Moby has this already for you, so you just have to type the 124. Right? I'm trying to concentrate. You can mute me. I'm sorry. No problem, Alex. Let me know if you have any other questions. And Roosmelly, let me see if you did what I asked you to do. Roosmelly, you have to click on number 1 so I can see your work for number 2. Roosmelly! I unmute later. No problem. You got it. Thumbs up. It said I got it wrong. Ooh, that's not good. Is my math right? One bottom, 2 sides, 2 faces. This is correct. 40 and 40 is 80. 92. 92 and 32 is 124. And it asks for surface area, correct? Yes, Dennis. I think I see the problem. Okay, enlighten me. I want to know what's going on. Dennis, what's your question? That stinks. I did 3 first. I didn't do 1 or 2. Oh, well then I need you to finish those up, okay? Before I check it for you. I can't hear you. Dennis, are you playing games? You said you had to unmute me. If you... What's your question? Okay, I'll type here, wise guy. The problem is that your back of the model is started and mine is straight. Oh, the back of the model is slanted and oh, really? How's that possible though? Okay, I don't see. I'm gonna have to go into Mobi and do the problem because I need to see the problem. I have to do the rectangular first, so just give me like, I don't know, maybe a couple of minutes because I have to get through these problems first. Select the net that represents the figure. Triangular prism. If it's a triangular prism, it should have two triangular bases or front and back. Definitely. I'm gonna do it as fast as I can, alright? I'm sorry. Unless, oh, maybe it's that one. I don't know. I'll see. I'm gonna check. Almost there, buddy. I have to do rectangular prisms first. Total is 34. Drag the numbers below to calculate the area. I want orange fuzz. Can I have orange fuzz? Show us your screen. This isn't a Google Meet. I can't show you my screen. If I can on YouTube, then I don't know how. Stop messing around, Dennis. You're taking a test. Area of the highlighted side is 5 by 3. That's 15. Oh. Area of the highlighted side. This is cool. I like how they walk you through like the highlighted parts. Almost done. So the top, that's 4 by 5, which is 20. Alright, come on, come on. 505. What's the surface area of the rectangular prism? I wonder if I should be smart about this and print screen. This might take a little longer, sorry, Alex. Because I don't want to have to go back into it, so I'd rather use the paint program to control paste, shift paste, paste. Didn't I print screen? Maybe I didn't. Function print screen. There we go. File, save as surface area 1, 1. Okay. Then and I actually have to calculate it. That stinks. All right. course. So we have 12, 12, 15, 15, 20, and 20. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94. I think this is 94. Okay. This one is, let's see, that's 120, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1800, 1800, 2400, 2400. Ugh. Well, that's 3600, and that's 3600. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10,800. Alex, are you on the first triangular prism one? Because I'm almost there. So I want to know, am I stopping at the first one? Or are you on like the second or third one? 48, 48, 88, and 60, 60. So what do we have here? 8 times 3 is 24, 25, 25 and 12, 376. And Yobani, miss, when is the edge elastic due? It depends on which one you're talking about. Spiral review is for fourth marking period, so you shouldn't be on that at all, not right now. The test, however, is technically everything is due so far tomorrow because it's the end of the third marking period, unless they tell us, no, you have more time, all right? So Yobani, oh man, Alex, you're on number 3 already? All right, you're gonna have to give me some time, I'm sorry. Yobani, you have to have watched your test review days, the videos. Those videos were days 7, 8, and 9, and there were 2 parts to 9. Okay, sorry, Alex. Just be patient with me. I'm working on it. I'm almost there. I think I have 4 problems to go. So we have 56 and 56. We have 72 and 72. And then we have 63 and 63. $382. Okay. So this one is 4,800. Then we have, they gotta be complicated, right? Okay, not really, but still. 7,200. 2 times. And then okay, 120 times 80. 9,600 2 times. 43,200. Okay, what do we have here? Miss, can you check my work, and when is the part 2 due? Rusmeli, you've been on this for a while. You should really finish this by today, okay? Our stream ends at 12 o'clock. If you need more time, I can give you more time, but remember, you have part 3 to do also, okay? So it would be nice if you can try to finish part 2 today and then do part 3 tomorrow. That would be ideal. But if you need Monday, then you can most likely have Monday also. Okay, Alex, I'm on triangular prisms now. So I just have to get to number 3 for you. Surface area, 660. This one says, what is the highlighted side? 48 divided by 2 is 24. And you have to do 6. Hey, come on. Oh, that's why they want it in a specific spot. All right. Come on. So this one, oh, maybe this is what you're looking at. Let's see. The length, 10 and 12. So what's that area? 120. The back is the length, width, 12 times 6. Come on. Find the surface. Okay, number 1. This is 3546. Okay, so this is not the one that you're on. Okay, so let's do that one. Almost there, Alex. I'm on number 1. I need help, please. Don't leave me. I'm still here. I didn't leave you. There is a line, and it does not want to go away. I mean, if it's not getting in the way of me understanding your work, don't worry about the line. I won't count it wrong. When is the part? Okay, can you? Yes, Dennis. You just have to tell me what your question is, buddy. Let's see. Find the surface area of this triangular prism. Half of 12 is 6, and there's 2 of those faces. And then that back would be 4 by 6, which would be 24, which only leaves the slanted part 30, so that should be 66. Oh, there's a bottom also, though. Okay, this time I have 6, 8, 10, 12, so it's still not the same one. 48 divided by 2. Well, I don't have to do 48 divided, just 48. 10 and 12, that's 120. 8 and 12, that's 96. And then that part is 6 by 12. 336. Okay, finally. Let's see. Oh, hey, I don't have the same one as you. This is the third problem. This is not the same one. Alex, I have a question for you then. Maybe I just drew it wrong, maybe? I mean, it does affect. Does it look like this instead? Because all of them look like this. Does it look like that instead? Oh, okay. Oh, Dennis just wants me to check his work. Dennis, click on number 1 for me. Okay, if this is the case, then how do the numbers go? It was supposed to be 3, 4, 5, and 8, right? Does it look like that? This is on part 2. Yeah, Dennis. Dennis, click on number 1, buddy. And I'm not good at drawing, sorry. Dennis, Dennis, use the drawing tool, don't use the lines. Okay. All right, yeah, this does change what we do because there's still 2 of these, right? The front and the back. So that's still 6 feet squared and 6 feet squared. But it changes now because there's only 1 of these. And that is 8 times 5, which is the 40. There is a bottom, and the bottom is 4 by 8. And then there's this face that's this way. Like if this is the triangle, the front, then there's this left side here. That left side, if this is 8, this is 8, so you have to do 3 times 8, which is 24. And now add them all up. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Add all of these numbers up. 6 times 3 is 18. 5, or 7, 8, 9, 10. I get 108. Do you get 108? Alex? Yeah, it changed. The figure changed. I was doing a different triangular prism. I thought that I drew it right. Sorry. Okay. Well, excellent then. So then that should be it. It should be 108. I apologize to make you wait so long. And Dennis, I hope you heard me to use the drawing tool and not the line tool. You could just draw it in. Those tick marks have to line up. Dennis, when you do a double number line, and I hope you could see this because it's very light, the marker. If I do one here, I have to do one right underneath it. If I do one here, this one, they have to match up. I can't have 10 down here and only 2 up here. They have to match up. All right, how are we doing out there? It worked. Yay! Excellent. Good team. Still haven't heard from Emily, huh? She came and left. She did a cameo. Okay, I don't think I missed anything. Rusmeli, this is so hard. Rusmeli, come on. Let's see. Let's see where you're at. Are you on Andre or Noah? Or the stronger part, the last part? What do you want that's difficult for you? Tell me. Let's see. Rusmeli, why don't you do this, dear? I don't want you stressed out, all right? You're on number 1. All right, let me take a look at number 1. Oh, okay. It's the mixture problem. Okay. Don't want you to watch all 3 videos again. Rats. Comparing the mixtures. Okay, let me. I know what to do. Let me go into the test review. And let's look for the one that we just did. Unit 2 test review. Okay, you are on middle school, 6th grade, Unit 2. Just give me a minute, Rosemary, because I have an idea. We got to propel you forward. You seem stuck, so just give me a minute because I have a solution. We're talking about number 7. So, let's see. Where number 7 matches when probably the last video then. It should be the last video. Rosemary, why don't you take a break from the test, okay? Look at day 9, the video, not part 2, because part 2, you're past that. Rosemary, no, not on paper. You're going to use the drawing tool, and it should be okay. Just like a pen, just draw what you need to, like you're on a whiteboard, okay? And you've used the whiteboards in class. It's just look at it like an electronic whiteboard, okay? Like you have the board in front of you, and you're just drawing on it, okay? Take a break from the test. Watch the video day 9 again, not part 2. Watch it again. The ending. When I do the last problem, it should be a lesson 10 practice problem, number 3. Watch that part of the video, and then tomorrow come back and finish the test. I finished 2 Mobi lessons yesterday. Can you grade it? You have to tell me the names of the lessons, and then yes, I will update it for you. Dennis, how are you doing? Because we have 6 minutes left, and nobody has to submit. But you do have to click on a different problem to save your work. I had another student lose work because they're not clicking on a different problem before I pause it. It's okay. Just let me know what you did. I'll write it down. Miss, it is not the question. The question is really easy, but it's the drawing. It's so annoying. Every time I draw it, it disappears. Okay, sweetheart. If I email you, just you, the copy of the problem, a PDF, do you want to open it with Cami, do it, and then email it back to me? Do you want to do that? And Dennis, if it's giving you a hard time, I could do the same thing for you. Because you said it was the drawing was giving you a hard time too. Do you want me to do that? Since that's what you're used to? I think you should tough it out though. I think you should get used to it. Okay, no problem, Dennis. Dennis, we're reaching the end of the stream. I need you to click on a different problem to save whatever work you did, okay? I didn't break my computer. What are you talking about, man? Smelly, are you using the drawing tool, or are you using the lines, like the pre-made lines? Because I want you to use the drawing tool. And Alex, do you have any tips for them? Since you did the drawing tool and you didn't seem to have the issue, do you have any tips for them? Like, don't press this, press that. Like, I know you lost some of your work, but do you have any tips for them for the drawing tool, Alex? That would help a lot if you do. Can you check my work? Okay. Click on number 1. I just used the line and had no problem. Yeesh. No tips, huh? Alright, where's Dennis? Dennis should be on part 2. Duncan. Dennis. Alright, let's see what we got here, buddy. So, yeah. No, that's not gonna work, buddy. You have to delete that. Don't use the pre-made lines. Use the drawing tool. All right. And listen, it's okay. You guys can continue this tomorrow. It's not a problem. Double click on the line tool to let go. Yeah, but I want you to use the drawing tool. I don't want you to use the pre-made bars. All right. So guys, click on a different problem so you can save your work. I don't want to pause it and then you lose your work. We're going to stop here for today. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I see you guys at 11 tomorrow again, okay? All right, thank you so much, guys. Good job.